so glad that you decided to come to another session. And today I just want to talk about sex. And the big issue is it's springtime. And I've been seeing a lot of animals having sex. And it's kind of like I've never seen that many animals have sex. I've often wondered how birds and avians happen to have sex. And guess what? I learned firsthand. Well, not firsthand. And I was minding my own business and I was looking out my office window and there were two lizards having sex. Have I ever wondered about lizards having sex? It really wasn't on my to-do list, but now I know. So why is it that, I'm talking about sex? It's pretty simple. I'm seeing all these animals going after it, and I'm thinking to myself, well, this must be a sign from God that I need to talk about sex. And I do like talking about sex because I feel comfortable with my own sexuality and my own performance and my performance in the bedroom and my solo performances. And I feel that people should feel very comfortable about it. And if there's any kind of taboos or anything like that, they need to be alleviated. And that's how come you can't see my hands. So let's just get down to it that I think that, when people talk about sex, it is a interesting subject, but it's also a deeper subject. It's not like weather or the sports. You're talking to somebody about something that's personal to them. It's a choice for them. We're not talking about art. We're talking about their sexuality, their preferences. We're talking about their ideas and how they relate to a natural act. Because is it animalistic or is it learned? Do we happen to decide about our sexuality, or is it, you see the complications that I'm talking about. But here's the most important part, is that school education about sex is extremely limited, and it doesn't give children the right idea. And where are they going to get the information? From the worst possible place, the internet. They should be able to go to their parents and be able to talk openly about what is sex, how does it work, what are the positives, negatives, the hazards. And this conversation should happen very early on because children are inquisitive and they're going to find out. And right now, if you go to the internet, you can pretty much see anything you want, no matter what your age. And it's important that we have a level of trust between the parent and the children. But it's also a conversation that is on a deeper level of trust. You're really connecting with that person when you talk to them about sex. The other part is that when I was in high school and college, the sexual information that I got was pretty much stories, bathroom walls, and fictional characters, and also fictional drugs and fictional. It was just bizarre. And you learn by the school of hard knocks as far as how to develop a relationship. So, one of the things that happened in my life that was kind of an area where I started to really wake up and decide that sex was a positive thing. I was in a personal, deep, intimate relationship, and one of the things that would happen is that after I would orgasm, I'd fall asleep, and that didn't work for my partner. So what happened was that I needed to, after I climaxed and they climaxed and everything was winding down, and I needed to be able to say to them, well, what do you want to talk about? And then stay awake and listen and make sure that I got the information. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is it's important. If you want to have longevity in the bedroom, you want to have a high performance rate, you want to have more times for that type of event, you're going to have to be talking about pillow talk and intimacy. What does your partner like? What does your partner not like? How does your partner feel? Are they being satisfied sexually? If you can't express yourself and your sexual desires, what happens is that it's going to have consequences. Those consequences are going to be in a disease state. You're going to have yeast infections. You're going to have urinary tract infections. You're going to have all kinds of wonderful things happening in your life that aren't fun. So, it helped. The reason that I like to talk about sex is because it's an event that is extremely pleasurable. It's a lot of fun and it's intimate. You're connecting with people. And one of the things that I believe that when I have had sex with an individual, that there's a bond, there's a connection there. And the fact that they are willing to expose themselves physically, mentally, emotionally, that really creates a connection for me. So, where we're at with the whole thing is that, I have opinions. I have opinions on monogamy, pregnancy, marital status, sexual health care, religious beliefs, and premarital sexual intercourse, birth control, abortion, marriage. I have all of these different things. And here's the real deal. They're all sexual conversations. So if you'd like to hear more, go ahead and comment. Let's have a discussion about sex. And what will happen is life will get so much better. And when you start having discussions about your preferences with your sexual partner, things will get brighter, they will become more fun, they will become more active, and you're going to see a lot more action in the bedroom. You have a great day.